Alright, well, I'm freaking live. I'm freaking live, dude. And, yeah, brother, what's going on here? Yeah, I'm freaking live. Gonna play some Counter-Strike today. Chat with you guys. Answer questions, talk about topics. You know, same old. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Alright, what are we starting off with here? I don't even know what map this is, but freaking get a warm-up going. Oh, this is like a surf tutorial map. Yo, what's up, dude? Welcome to the freaking stream, man. How's your day going? I hope you're doing well. For real. How did the freaking firefighter test go? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Shit, I think I... Did you pass? Okay. Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude, you just gotta pass. Unless you're trying to ace it. Yeah, dude, you just gotta pass. I don't remember the last time I've taken a test for anything, unless it was like work related. But like even like the test they have you take, like when you start working somewhere, a lot of it is just like, I think you just have to take it for the sake of taking it. Dude, it's actually funny you say that, because I actually did the same the other night. And I'm not having bad results, I'll say that. But I'm also talking to someone right now. I'm talking to this girl online. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to get too deep into it, but it's looking good. It's looking good. But yeah, dude, I know what you mean. Even for my area. Like even for my area. Yeah, it's actually funny you bring that up. You haven't? I have it, but I started reading through it a little while ago, but I never ended up finishing it. But I didn't know that that's what it was necessarily about. Like that video of that guy talking about it. Oh no, you're good, dude. The video of that guy talking about it explains it in a way that's like, dude, that's basically what Neville talks about. It's crazy how like the stuff that I've been learning and the answers that I've been getting in a lot of things, like it all points back to like one main thing, which is that your thoughts and the consciousness that you operate from literally controls like everything. Like literally everything, dude. It's literally all consciousness. Literally, it's like Neville talks about how consciousness is the only reality, and once that clicks and once you really like grasp that and understand it, it's like everything just goes back to that. If you're free later and you want to hop in a call, we can read some of what I've been reading. I think I started a new one. I'm only on chapter 2, but the chapters are super short and they're just like straight to the point. They're like explaining the terms and stuff that he uses so that they're like more understandable, I guess. I love reading Neville. I think Neville is definitely my favorite philosopher. His stuff is so good. I have an Amazon list with 12 books. Like it's a 12 volume set of all of his lectures, and I plan on buying that. Cause like he only had about 10 books, but he did a lot of lectures and his lectures were transcribed. And sometimes it's easier to understand him with the lectures, and you can like listen to them online or what there are. There's not a crazy amount of them, and a lot of them are AI. But dude, his stuff is so good. It's so good. I have a lot of books that I want to read and that I want to get into. I'm like technically reading I'm technically reading like 4 right now, but yeah, I really want to perfect the stuff that Neville talks about, because it's like if I can perfect that and really understand it and even be able to like teach it to people myself, like that's, I feel like to an extent, like that's where it's at. Obviously there's a lot of good stuff to learn from other books and other, you know, philosophies and whatnot, but dude, if I'm able to, I'm gonna be able to. I am able to. But yeah, just perfecting what he teaches and really applying it and mastering it, you got it. Like you're set. Like when it comes to metaphysics, Neville is such a good source, dude. Did you see, I actually attached another link to that video I sent you that you said you got 2 minutes into it and wanted to start taking notes. I sent another one attached to that where he's talking about a specific exercise that he taught. But like the guy who made the video, his grandpa was like one of his students, and his girlfriend used the method for like getting chicks. I mean, you can use it for whatever, but it's his grandfather used it to get laid. And it's interesting explaining how he did it. Like I guess I'll explain it on here. You basically like, because like back then it was different. You didn't have social media and stuff. So right now, like, dude, this shit's so much easier now because we got social media. His grandpa would literally, he would have a conversation with a girl that he wanted to like hook up with, and he would like study her while he was talking to her, like like get to know her voice, get to know how she sounds, how she talks, how she looks. And then because imaginal acts become like a reality, you study that and you create like an imaginal scene of something. And yeah, dude, it's really good shit, dude. And that can apply for so many things. He did it for money too. Shit's literally like a cheat code. Like it's literally like a cheat code to life to an extent. But dude, I mean, but yet again, it's really not, because everybody's doing it. Like it's like the reality for everyone. It's just a matter of like realizing that that's how it is and that's how it works. And then yeah, honestly, dude, if you're just talking about Neville, it can seem like a lot, but it's really simple. It's just also easy to overthink. Like there's a period of time when I started getting into his stuff to where I was just like overthinking it a lot and I was trying too hard. But yeah, dude, it's good shit. It's good shit. Definitely good shit, dude. And when I started getting into his stuff, dude, there was a lot of stuff that I wanted to like avoid and like just ignore and disregard, but no, that changed. That changed. Yo, what's up, Lineal? How you doing, man? Because there's like 8 topics I gotta download into my head. Maintaining concentration is the real gatekeeper. For real, I think SR definitely helps with that. Definitely helps with that, dude. But like, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How about you, man? I think I already freaking asked you that. But yeah, dude, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just freaking chatting with Lead Bucket about some interesting shit. But no, dude, the thing with reading too is it's just a matter of doing it. Like it's like that's really it. It's just doing it, and the more you do it, the better you get at like concentrating and understanding. Like specifically me with Neville, it took me a little bit to really like have his stuff start to click. Like for example, I started reading it and I didn't necessarily understand everything I was reading, but I just kept going. Like I just got to keep going, because I can just go back and read everything over and over again. What's up, loser? How you doing, man? I don't want to call you a loser because you're not a loser, but welcome to the stream, dude. How's your night going? I feel like if I stayed off social media, turned off Spotify, it's a possibility. That's also probably one of the like reasons why I'm able to focus and concentrate when it comes to reading, even if I don't, because that's the thing with me and reading. I don't always necessarily understand what I'm reading. There's been a lot of times where I didn't necessarily understand exactly what I was reading, but I just kept going. Like even if I don't understand something specifically, I'll just keep moving, and then I come back to it later and it just clicks. There's a bunch of books that I have to where like I started reading it and I'm just like, huh? But then I just keep going, and then I come back to it later and I'm like, oh, that's what he's talking about, you know? The problem I have is a lot of books that the information is incredibly inflated. So when I read it, I feel like I'm wasting my time sometimes. Like I've been interesting. I've never read Carl Jung. I have a freaking like a 700-page book of his, of like his greatest hits kind of thing in my Amazon list that I want to get, but I've heard his stuff isn't always the easiest to read. Yeah, that too. It would be nice if somebody compiled a book of like kind of like I said, like his greatest hits that kind of removes all the, or that, like a book that gives you stuff that you can apply and start using. That's the type of stuff that I like. Like, it's one thing to read about, like I'm more interested in reading things that tell me how to apply what I'm learning, you know? Like, for example, it's one thing to have knowledge. This is something I learned from freaking Think and Grow Rich. It's one thing to have knowledge. Like, dude, there's so many people that are going to get out of college and that are in college right now who, yeah, they're going to have knowledge, but if they're not applying it and they don't know how to apply it, it's basically worthless. It's basically just worthless. I mean, to an extent, unless they're teaching it to somebody who can apply it. Like, if you having knowledge is one thing, but applying that knowledge and actually using it and putting it into play and putting it into practice, that's where it's at. It's a book you read for enjoyment. I just want raw data. That makes sense. That makes sense. I've heard about that red book. That came out like a while after he died. He wanted that to be published like after his departure. Yo, what's up, dude? Welcome back. Welcome back. Happy to see you in the freaking chat, man. Hope you've been doing well. For real. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Looks like you got popular last time I saw your stream. Yeah, things are working out. Things are going to plan, you know? Stream's definitely been growing. The nucleus to all of his work. Like the freaking, the mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell type thing. You know, a book, I mean, I don't want to, because like there's been videos and lectures and stuff that I've wanted to send you involving stuff that I think you'd be interested in, but I don't want to just like dump a bunch of knowledge on you, because that can be overwhelming. But I think you'd also like the book The Master Key, like the Master Key system. You should get that off Amazon. I think you would definitely like that. You should also look into who wrote it, because he was just look into who wrote it. It's like, I don't know if anybody in the chat used to listen to X or still listens to X, but that's one of the books that X talked about, like, really. It's like a book that he read while he was locked up that really made him understand his mind better. I highly recommend it. And I'm only in the second freaking chapter of it, dude. I didn't even got to chapter 3. There's like 24 chapters, and you're supposed to read like one chapter a week and really apply it and do the exercise that it gives you at the end of the chapter. I like it too, because it'll go through the chapter, and then right at the end it has like a question and answer type thing that'll really help you like lock in what it's like being taught, and then it gives you an exercise to do. And I like that, because like I was saying earlier, it gives you a way to apply what you're learning and really start using it. Bro, the problem is when you send me shit, I genuinely look at it. So I'm a note taker. It helps me remember. If I get too much data, I get overwhelmed. I'm the same way. I'm kind of the same way. If there's too much, then I just get overwhelmed too. Like a conveyor belt with too many boxes. I think I know exactly what you mean. That's why, like, I have a bunch of books that I want to read, but I really want to focus on like what I'm interested in learning in right now. Which I also like buying books too. Like, even if I'm not gonna read the book as soon as I get it in the mail, I want to be able to just have it on hand and throw it on my shelf. Like, I got a nice freaking bookshelf going on right now, dude. Like, I'll be looking at my bookshelf sometimes, like, damn. Like, damn. Them books are looking real good right now. You know what's crazy to think too? Is that like you and I, for example, we're the same age. And we're out here like looking into this stuff and studying this stuff and like really just like seeking real knowledge and just like real shit. And everyone else our age is more than capable of like looking for this stuff and finding it and studying it and using it. Like, just imagine how much farther ahead we're getting, you know? I think about that sometimes. Like, while everyone's out here like doom scrolling and like getting brain rotted on TikTok, there's like a small percentage that's probably out here like really locking in and like learning some shit. And we're just gonna like pass everyone up. And the thing with me too is I'm more than happy to like teach stuff if I'm like confident in teaching it and explaining it, because like a lot of this stuff, it's not always that confusing. Like, for example, the Neville stuff, it's not that confusing. Like, it might be a little confusing at first, but I'd like to help, you know, other people get that type of knowledge too. But you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And I also don't want to be the type to like try and, hey guys, believe, like I don't try and push anything that I believe on anybody, because I kind of came to the conclusion that like you gotta seek and you'll find. If you just try and give someone knowledge, and like, for example, you can tell someone how to become a millionaire. Like, just random example, you can explain to somebody like really how to become a millionaire, but if they're not wanting that knowledge and they're not like looking for that knowledge, they're not gonna apply that shit. I was a man at 6. Damn. What? That's crazy. Anyone who doesn't want to go to war, like, what do you mean? What? That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. I'm assuming you're not being serious, but if you are being serious, I feel like that'd make it a little bit more funny. You can't understand me. I'm talking hieroglyphics. Young Thug said that? Hell nah. Did he really? My hero, Young Thug. I never really listened to much Young Thug, or really any, honestly. I never really listened to his stuff. I've heard songs of his, like, you know, songs that people just hear because they're really popular at the time. But when it comes to rap, I like listening to Cardi, I'll be honest. I like listening to Cardi, dude. Alright, man, I got a lot of game grinding for a certification right now, and hit you up later if I got. Hell yeah, dude, sounds good. Sounds good. I'll be on the lookout for that. W, not procrastinating. W. Good shit. Good shit. DJ the stream. Hell yeah, dude. Does anybody in chat listen to Playboy Cardi? Do you guys like Playboy Cardi? Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here? In New York, I Millie Rock. I had it in my sock. How do I pronounce your username, by the way? Like, I want to reply using your username, but I don't know how to like pronounce it. I feel like you gave me a name to use. I gotta turn my ceiling fan on. It's getting toasty in here, brother. Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here? I should get that as a sound effect, shouldn't I? I got this one.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I got this one too.
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!
Jesse Pinkman. Breaking Bad's a banger, dude. I want to get that on DVD. I got The Sopranos on DVD. I haven't watched it yet, but I also don't have like a DVD player or anything set up. I should just get a CD drive from my computer and just like back them all up on my computer and watch them that way. Has anybody in chat watched The Sopranos? Like all the way through? I've gotten to like season 2. I think there's 6 of them. But the episodes are not, they're not short. I think each episode is like an hour long, if I'm not mistaken. Which is kind of crazy to think about. That's like almost a full-length movie per episode. Movies are like, what, normally an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes? It's almost a full-ass movie right there. I don't know how long the episodes of Breaking Bad are. Are those also an hour? There's a period of time after high school where I was just binging Breaking Bad. I've seen Breaking Bad at least like, I want to say like 4 or 5 times. This part of the map where that happens until I correct it. All right, go here, go here. Yo, what's up? I like potatoes forever. How you doing, man? Welcome to the freaking stream, dude. Brother. Do you like metal? Just going based off of your emoji, do you like metal? There we go. Damn, actually? This Metallica shirt's freaking tough. I got this shit off eBay. I like some metal. Like, for example, I don't like the metal where it's just like inaudible screaming with like super like low tuned guitars. I'm not into that. I don't get the hype around that. Maybe the guitars sound tough, but like the inaudible screaming and like weird screeching noises, I'm not into that shit. But like I don't get how people listen to that and they're like, damn, this shit's tough. You're not a big music guy. That's valid, I guess. I don't know. I like music. Are you a big potato guy? I assume you're big into like potatoes and shit. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I respect it. I respect it. Surf classics. Dude, I had some chicken tenders earlier that were freaking fire. They were Tyson chicken tenders. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Chicken's great. You can't go wrong with some good chicken. Chicken, steak. Is like one of the foods of all time. For real. You like eggs? What about seafood? Brother. Oh, really? Interesting. I like eggs. Also, you can eat like egg whites and it's not really much of a problem. It's just the yolks. The yolks. Interesting. This map is kind of mid. Surf Utopia Night. About Borderlands. This map has nothing to do with Borderlands, by the way. It's got nothing to do with Borderlands. Bruh. You can't imagine images? What do you mean? Like you can't imagine like I don't know, a picture of it like a dog? Like a cat? Interesting. feel like there's a way that you could. You might just have to like exercise it, you know? Like, for example, like hold an object in your hand to really figure out how it looks, and then close your eyes and try and imagine that object with your eyes closed. You know? Really? Damn. Is there a name for it? Damn. Interesting. Do you wear like special glasses or something? My room smells like bananas. I got this freaking wax melt back here that smells like banana taffy. It's fire. So I can see better at night than most people, but when I drive to somewhere in the morning, I have to squint my eyes. Sick, dude. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. It smells like bananas in this joint. I should actually turn that off, just because. I feel like Morpheus. I feel like Morpheus. I got my whole gang on some other shit. I done changed my swag. Hell yeah, dude. I wore glasses for a little bit as a kid, but that's because I faked like a vision problem and I just wanted glasses because I thought they were cool. But I didn't wear them for very long. It's actually funny, I just remembered that. I wonder how much money I cost my mom doing that shit. skipped all those freaking ramps, dude. Damn. Technically two. Technically two. But the one behind me, he's my son. He's my son. The War of Roses. England versus Scotland. Interesting. Also, welcome to the stream. I'll be honest, I don't know anything about that. That ass. I don't know anything about that. What did it have anything to do with roses? Like the actual flower? Like, were they fighting over flowers and shit? What was that all about? You have two cats? What breed of cats? Are either of them orange? Orange cats are funny. I like tuxedo cats too. New personal best? I've never had a tuxedo cat, but I wouldn't mind getting one in the future. Or like those gray cats where they got like a white chest. Freaking love cats, dude. One is black and one is silver and black. Nice. Yeah, he's back there snoozing. That's his shelf. I put a blanket down there for him. He just chills there. Our other cat sits on the bottom of my bookshelf. I actually took all the books from the bottom of it because he would just sit right on top of them. They're actually comic books, and I'd rather him not sit on top of the comic books, so I just moved him so he can sit there. He's an interesting cat. He's pretty old. We've had him since I was like 11, 12 years old, and I'm 23 now. So he's an old man in cat years. Slick. There's an orange cat that lives down my street and I pet it all the time. Oldie but goodie. For real, he's a good boy. Medieval England is basically Game of Thrones. Damn, really? I've never gotten into Game of Thrones, but I talked to a girl recently that told me that I should watch Game of Thrones. But it's probably more interesting that she told me to watch Game of Thrones instead of something like Euphoria or some shit. It sounds like a high IQ show recommendation there. Maybe this is a sign? A sign for what? Because it definitely could be. Oh, for me to watch Game of Thrones? Is that the sign? What map? What map? Either 3 or 4. 4 it is. I pressed those keys at the same time. This was really like the flip of a coin there. Do I look like I Mog? Do I Mew? I used to have a freaking double chin, dude. I don't have that shit no more. Okay, that works. I think that's the first time I've done that in this map. Damn. Trying to learn German for the summer, but it turns out Duolingo isn't that good. Really? I think I met someone who used it to learn like some Spanish, and they recommended it. Maybe it's just not good for German. All it taught me was milk and cookies. That's funny. That's actually funny. If there was a language that I could that I would want to know right now, part of it would be Spanish, just so I can hear what like some of my coworkers talk about. Cause like, bro, I'll like walk in somewhere and then they'll just like start speaking Spanish, even if they were like speaking English before. They'll be like speaking Spanish, and it's like I don't know what they're saying, but I want to know what they're saying. You know. Oh, that could be it too. Yeah, that's probably it. Milk and cookies. That's crazy. Imagine going to Germany and only knowing how to say milk and cookies. That should be funny. What line of work am I in? I just work part-time. I'm working part-time somewhere right now. Just a little side hustle. My little side hustle job. I used to detail cars, but I don't really do that anymore. I didn't mind detailing cars though, honestly. It was enjoyable. Like not necessarily the place I was working at doing it, but open my window, dude. Oh shit. Surf Boreas. They taught you Spanish in 2nd grade? Damn. They taught some Spanish where I went to high school, but I don't think anybody really got anything from it.
Unstoppable.
I was gonna say, is that not a new personal best? To take a Spanish test in 2nd grade and I failed. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Are you in the US? I don't think they teach that here in 2nd grade. At least not when I was in 2nd grade. I also don't really remember shit from 2nd grade. You're from Columbus? Nice. Damn, that's crazy. How is this map making my GPU that freaking toasty? Or is it just that hot in here? Have you spent a lot on CS? And actually, no. I've bought some cases. I've opened some cases. By some, if I were to like confidently throw a number out there, I would say like, I don't think I've bought more than like 10 cases. Neither of these weapons right here, like this knife and then this USP, I don't have these skins. They're just like, you can spawn skins in CS:GO servers, which I like because you have to pay to do that on CS2, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm definitely not against getting cases and whatnot. It's just I don't really feel like it at the moment. I also don't want to get a CS:GO case opening addiction. Oh yeah, no, these are just surf items. Like, dude, the default I mean, last time I looked, the default butterfly knife in Counter-Strike with no skin, nothing like that, is like $400. Just for the default butterfly knife. Like, that is interesting. Yeah, dude, I remember when I saw that. I was kind of surprised. You're telling me $400 for a digital item? You don't necessarily own that the same way you do if you were to buy a knife IRL. Like, yeah, you own it, but at the same time, it's like, dude, if Steam just like went offline and just didn't exist anymore, you wouldn't have it. Type of thing. Same with like Fortnite and Fortnite skins, dude. That's like degenerate level. I'm not even gonna lie. Spending $400 on a digital item. You think so? Because that's just the tip of the iceberg, brother. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There's people who spend hundreds, sometimes thousands on digital items in Counter-Strike. It's crazy. Most I've ever spent on a video game is like $50 in my entire life. That's valid. I don't necessarily mind spending money in video games. It just depends. It really just depends. I knew a guy in high school who would spend so much, like, dude, he would spend so much money on mobile games. And I'm gonna guess that he does not play like any of those games anymore. I could be wrong on that, but I'm gonna guess he doesn't really even play those games anymore. Like, this man would spend a lot of money on like microtransactions and gems and all that shit. Get money for a Valorant skin. I guess I had a friend. No, I feel you on that. I don't talk to anybody that I went to high school with, like my old friend group or anything like that. I have some online friends, but other than that, that's about it. That's good. That's good. That's fire, dude. That's fire. You love to see it. You love to see it. I think one of the main reasons that I don't have as many IRL friends is like I had to move around a lot as a kid. So like all the friends that I did make in like elementary school and middle school, I just got like separated from them. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing. Because like realistically, if I would have stayed in that same area, like I graduate, like just for example, I graduated from a school and in the school my graduating class was 18 kids. 18, 1-8. And the school I was going to before that, way bigger. And I'm very confident I would have turned out very differently if I would have kept going to that school. Because I was starting to hang around like not the greatest influences. Started doing dumb shit in 6th grade. Same with like 8th, 9th. 9th grade is when I think 9th, 10th grade. Yeah, like probably end of 9th grade, starting 10th grade is when I started smoking, and then quit playing sports and just freaking, yeah. They say everything happens for a reason, huh? I believe it. I believe it. Might not always be an ideal reason, but I feel like there's always a reason. Cause and effect. I think. I don't know if that's exactly how cause and effect. I don't know if cause and effect would exactly apply to that. Friend who lied to his parents for the Valorant skin wasn't the greatest person either. Glad I'm not friends with him anymore. valid. I mean, you do become who you surround yourself with, you know. You surround yourself with not the greatest or not the most ideal group of people. You'll eventually become like them. You'll start doing stuff that they do. So, I used to not believe that too, but that's very real in my opinion, in my experience. Which, like, when you're a kid and you're hanging around a group of people that you like and you think are cool, and someone tells you that, you usually don't like it. You usually don't want to hear that, but I don't know. I believe people, like, if you should surround yourself with people that you want to be like, you know? Brick, for real. Hold on, I'll make that. Hold up. I'm just trying to take a little shortcut here. Okay, hold on. Let me freaking do gooder. Let me do gooder here. Yeah, I play a lot of Surf. I've been playing a lot of Surf recently. Like, over here on the YouTube channel, I've been doing these, like, YouTube short Surf live streams. Here we go. This is it. Yoink. I hit that shit. Hold up. Let me get another one in here. Let me get a freaking another one in here. Yoink. That's two. Have you ever played Combat Surf? I've played it on Roblox. I've played Combat Surf in Roblox. That's about it. Not in Counter-Strike. It's a lot easier in Roblox, though, in my opinion. You've played it on Roblox and Counter-Strike. That's fire. You surf? I don't come across a lot of people who surf in Counter-Strike, believe it or not. Like, normally people... I've had people pop in the chat who play Counter-Strike, and I'm like, oh, do you surf? And they're like, no. But that's valid. I mean, I like playing some casual, some deathmatch, but surfing is the main reason that I even got into Counter-Strike in the first place. Like, I started watching Leafy back in, like, 2016, and he would play Surf. And, the gameplay is what really interested me. Like, I clearly remember where I was and who I was with when I, like, started, like, watching his videos and being like, damn, what game is that? Because I don't know I didn't even know anything about PC gaming at the time. I don't know what Counter-Strike was. I don't know any of that. I only got into PC gaming around like the end of high school. I had a PS4 and then a friend got me into it. Or he kind of helped me figure out what PC to get because I wanted to get one to play this game called Skater XL. Like you could play it on console, but it was so much better with mods, and I really wanted to play that game with mods.
Unstoppable.
Where do you be hopped away from killer AI? That sounds interesting. I haven't gotten into B-hop when it comes to Counter-Strike. Mostly just surf and deathmatch. Little bit of casual. I don't usually play casual online very much just because I don't have as much experience in it, and when I do, I feel like I'm just like holding back the team. Like I'm contributing to more L's than I am W's, so it's like, eh. I think I might end the stream in a little bit here. I'm gonna do a little bit more surfing. Maybe I'll switch over to some casual too. Maybe I'll switch over to casual now, actually. Let me see if there's anybody in this server. But I go live every day over here. Every day at the same time. This is one of the only working casual servers that I've been able to find on CSGO. There's nobody in here. Oh, got one of them. Oh, got two of them. And I planted that freaking bomb, dude.
Now is the time.
Where's the other one? Well, what shaders are you using? I'm not using any. This is just how this map looks. Half-Life 2? No, this is just CSGO. Aztec. I'll be honest, I don't know this map. But yeah, this is just base CS2. I mean, I joined a server. I don't know if the server has any shaders or anything like that. Does it? Whoa. Oh, dude. I got one of them. Do you play CSGO at all, random person? Or are you a CS2 kind of guy? Or a CS Source kind of guy? Or a CS 1.6 kind of guy? Oh no. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Where'd he go?
I think I have something. Terrorists win. I'm planted. No more talking. Now we fight.
I switch over to, I think after this last little round here, I'm gonna switch over to Counter-Strike 2 and then play play casual in there. What do you guys think? I'll end the stream off with that. I don't really care if you cry. On the really should have never lied. Should have saw the way she looked me in my eye. She said, baby, I am not afraid to die. All my friends are dead. I'll join stream. It sounds good, man. Appreciate you for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed, dude. I wish you the best. I wish everybody in the freaking stream right now the best, for real. You guys are about to witness some freaking top tier CSGO gameplay, or some freaking CS2 gameplay right here.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Good old CS2. Excuse me. All right. Let's see. Casual. I wish I had a section for just Dust 2. I could find a server that's just Dust 2 though, so I don't know what I'm yapping about. I usually play deathmatch too, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, look at that, dude. I'm just like that. I'm just lucky like that. What's my sensitivity at on here? He's got the bomb. He's got the bomb. I got the bomb. I'm going A. I really hope someone doesn't shoot at me from behind. Damn. I gotta run. I gotta freaking run. Guys, I got the bomb. They're on my ass. Thanks for the help, guys. Buddy, why didn't you go for the headshot? Playing with some freaking scrubs here, dude. What did that guy just type in the chat? Dude's getting rage baited in CS2. That's funny. Crashing out in the chat. Oh, dude. Plant that shit, brother. I should buy CS Premier. Ah, I can't see. That wasn't freaking cool, dude. Oh no. Plant that shiznit, dude. I have the bomb, dude. Can't see shit, dude. You can't see shit. Okay. Chat, am I gonna freaking lock in here, dude? Hold up. Did that. I really did that. Oh. Hell yeah, dude. I like the fact that you can inspect like grenades and shit now. Got it on me. I got it on me. I got it on me. Run up if you want. Mercy on me. Frick. Ping. Damn. Brother. said, hell no. Hell no, we're not going that way. My mouse plugged out. That's me, dude. That's me. Before I got my friggin' haircut. Oh no, I'm not trying to get hit by that. Buddy's aim was locked on. Oh shit, yeah, nah, dude. Nah. Brother, let's just go this way. Let's go, hey, let's go this way. It's just us. It's just us. We gotta lock in. We gotta cook. We gotta freaking cook, dude. Oh shit. No. No. It's just me. Hold up. Type shit. Type shit. Oh, oh, oh. Where's the bomb? I would have clutched that shit, dude. I was dropping motherfuckers. Brother, you should give me that bomb just because. Just give me the bomb. Give me the bomb. I was about to cook. I should play casual more, dude. This is fun. Now that I was like playing with bots and I kind of get how the game goes. Like, it's not a complicated game by any means, but just a matter of like getting experience. Freaking idiot. Freaking scrub. Who's got the bomb? Oh, come on. Also, that's a funny way to fall. Shit, you mimped. Shut your fucking mouth. Oh no, oh no. You have premium? Nah, dude, I should just buy it. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I don't really play casual very much. I like just started like playing kind of recently. And it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I used to play a lot of deathmatch. Is there a premium version of deathmatch? Like, real question, or is it just casual?
Counter-terrorists win.
$66. Oh, great. Thank you for that. Oh, come on. Come on, brother. Damn, I got the bomb. Got the freaking bomb, dude. Are you guys going that way? Okay. Look at that. Where are we going? Oh shit. Oh shit. No, we're not going that way. Oh no. Okay. Maybe not that way. I feel like Morpheus. I feel like Morpheus. I got my whole gang on some other shit. Hold up, give me one. My sensitivity right now, it is at 1.41. 1.41 sensitivity and DPI. Honestly, I don't know. I'm using a Logitech G305 on like the orange setting. He's not using a wired mouse. Yeah, no, I'm using a wireless mouse. I could still cook with this shit, dude. Damn. Buddy got caught reloading. Fuck out of here. Okay. I tried. I tried. That's freaking me, dude.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Real shit, real shit. All right, all right. Going for headshots here. We're going for headshots. Bro, what is that? My shit starts leaking. Guys, help me. Help me. Chaos. Yeah, I've thought about downloading it. I've just gotten used to the orange setting. It's pretty close to what I used before on my old mouse. Good shit, good shit. Damn, that's crazy. Now I'm trying to look at the quality of the stream. Does the game look like it's laggy at all? Like, real question, does the game look like it's laggy at all, or is that just... Whoever's in the chat, let me know. How's the gameplay itself looking? I know there's some people in here right now. See that freaking headshot? Ah! Don't throw that at me. Don't freaking throw that at me, dude. How does the stream look? How's the gameplay look? Is the gameplay freaking laggy or choppy at all? Yeah, but like how does the game look on your guys' end? Is it lagging? 'Cause it's running perfectly on my end, but I'm like wondering about how like it's running in the OBS. Brother. Nice throw. Damn, dude. Actually, hold up. Let me set my freaking OBS to high priority and see if frick. No, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, that was just casual. That was just casual. But yeah, dude, I should freaking. I'm gonna buy Premiere. I'm gonna buy Premiere. I want to get into more casual, dude. That's fun. But I'm about to end the stream here for the night. I go live every single day, so make sure you guys subscribe. I will be live again tomorrow at the same freaking time. So subscribe, hit that like button, tap the screen twice. Join the freaking Discord server too. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I genuinely hope everyone in here has a good rest of their night. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that freaking like button, subscribe so you don't miss the next stream, which will be tomorrow at 8:30 Central Time. And yeah. I wish the best for you guys, for real. I wish the best for you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Till then.